Yes.
If you could bear with us for a minute.
Okay.
Why does it come across? I mean, it comes across, and so many people have spoken up about this.
Yes.
Why is it that when the APC loses some elections, then it's rigging, then it's manipulation? But when you win the elections, the coast is clear. So lots of people find that kind of confusing, because previously, the outgone governor had congratulated them in that speech that if it be the will of the people, he concedes. Then the leadership of the party comes up and says something completely opposite. Don't you think this is sending the wrong signal to the people?
I answered that question a few minutes ago, that it was not Fayose that contested the election. APC was the party that contested against PDP. Fayose was the symbol of PDP. Fayemi was the symbol of APC. And it is for APC leadership to take a decision whether to accept the result or not to accept. That's one. Number two, it is, if you go around all the issue of all the tribunals in this country, it is not only the APC that has been going to court over election issues. And I think it's we should stop this blackmail that each time APC loses, it goes to court. What about what happens when PDP has been going to court or other political parties have been going to court?
I don't know what you mean by blackmail. Is it not a statement of fact?
By who?
Is it wrong?
It is wrong to say each time APC loses.
So they don't go to court?
It is
they
wrong.
They don't go to the tribunal?
It is wrong to make that statement in respect of APC. That is all I'm saying.
So is it not true
that
the APC goes to court when they lose the election?
When we have good reasons. How many of such cases that...
No, but is it not...
we went to court.
People say that. Is it wrong?
Before 2 times we went to
it's
court.
It's a yes or no.
We won the cases. In Osun, we went to court. We won. In Ondo, in the Edo State, we went to court. We won. So it is wrong to now classify it as a bad habit. If your rights are breached, you have a duty to go to court.
I don't know who says it's a bad habit. We only said what they have put out there.
I think
and it's either wrong or right.
No,
so
I think
no one uses the phrase bad habit.
When you have a good reason to go and protect your rights, it is your duty to do it, and it should not be called a bad habit. That you went to
you're the one who used the phraseology. Nobody used
the because when you said the way you constructed your question.
No, I'm still here. I didn't say bad habit. You assumed that I said it's a bad habit.
It's implied in the construction of your question.
Well, I don't yes. So. But now what? Because you didn't give a direct answer to the fact that he talked about those 157 accounts and how he didn't find 1 million. So if that is not true, don't you think the truth will eventually pop up?
Of course, I cannot, it's difficult for me to say he made the correct statement or not because I didn't see those accounts. So I have to give an answer that is also vague. You didn't show me the accounts. And he made a statement, he didn't publish the details of the accounts. So I would be foolish to be reacting to a vague statement. And that's why I gave an answer that is equally vague.
You know, but you haven't quite answered the question in terms of whether or not your party provoked the kind of inaugural address, you know, that was given yesterday.
We did not.
You say you did not?
We did not. Please show it to me.
Because ideally, one would think that, you know, we can do things in a more peaceable manner.
Yes.
In a manner that, you know, shows, it would seem that Fayemi, using his initiative, you know, you say he wasn't representing the thoughts of the leadership of the party.
Of course.
But a lot of people commended that. They figured that that was the way to go, and they figured that was, you know, the most mature way. A lot of people commended that particular line of thought.
I hope you will allow me to make these things very clear. Fayemi made a statement which people commended as being statesmanly. Period. The party said we had good reasons and evidences to go to the tribunal. And the party, APC, was actually the organization that contested the election for governor. That is what the Constitution of Nigeria says. And that's why you have so many judgments in various tribunals where somebody else was smuggled into INEC office, his name was put there as the candidate. At the end of the day, after being sworn in, the tribunal said, no, you were not the candidate that contested the election. The man who went to court contested, and then he got sworn in into such offices. So all that I'm saying is that the action of the party is perfectly within the powers conferred on the party and the privileges of the party to protect the rights of itself, and its members.
Do you think then that the party had an influence on the decisions that were taken after the governor-elect won the elections?
Like which decisions?
Like the promotion of the permanent secretaries, the recognition of the local councils, local council development areas. All of these decisions were taken after the elections, and the now governor now thinks that those decisions were taken in bad faith.
Well, I'm sure you know too well that government business is not done by somebody just waking up to say, this morning I want to do this. There's always a program of actions. The Fayose had a program, and they had announced it more than a year ago that he was going to do a plebiscite to sample the views of Ekiti indigenes about the creation of additional local government. So the timing did not come before the elections. And when the timing came, he was still in office. He still went out, conducted the plebiscite, majority supported the creation of additional local government. And he did. Question of promotion of palm sex that have been demoted by Fayose is not an issue that a governor puts on his own agenda. It is an issue about the policy of government, and there is a civil service commission in Ekiti State that is responsible for that. All that he simply did was to accept the recommendations of the civil service commission and approve it. And I don't think the decision to promote 8 permanent secretaries should now be made a personal issue or be referenced along with the APC, as if we did it to create to set a trap for Governor Fayose. If Fayose failed to promote people that were due for promotion at the time they were due, Fayose would have come out yesterday to say that he was not encouraging civil servants and other public officials with promotion at the time that it's due. And mind you, Fayose, when he was demoting them, cancelling the promotion yesterday, said he was still going to revisit it. So when he now revisits it, we'll see what he will do. Whether we backdate to the time those people were due for promotion, which was what Fayose did, or he will now say it will start from the time he now approves, the whole world will know.
But you know, about the LCDAs, if you did the plebiscite and the people say they wanted it, but don't you think that politically speaking, he should have known that, well, since I'm not going to be here to see this whole matter through, it may not even be completed. Because there's a precedent. The one in Lagos, you saw how the court, there was a long drawn battle, the National Assembly, eventually it was said to be inchoate. And so if the process is going to take that long...
But the ones in Lagos are existing.
Yes, but it's inchoate. They're not local governments. They're LCDAs.
Yes.
The intention is for them to become local governments. That was the intention, unless I'm wrong. But then, so if he was not going to be there to finish it, don't you think he would have just felt...
No, he completed the exercise of creation of the local governments in accordance with the wish of the people. And if on day one of Fayose in office, after he was sworn in, he now said the wish of the people was being thrown overboard, that's his own problem. Fayose, before he left office, acceded to the request of the people, their wish, he did it, and created those additional councils. So if Fayose does not see any sense in it, it is between him and the people. The people will ask him.
Do you think APC and the PDP will be able to work together in Ekiti State to move the state forward?
Well, the PDP is in government in Ekiti State. The APC is in opposition in Ekiti State. When the APC was in government and PDP was in the opposition, the state moved forward. And I can assure you that the APC is not about destroying Ekiti State. We are interested in building Ekiti State, and if there were good things that our government under Fayose did before Fayose came in, which he now decides to throw overboard, is unfortunate. The Ekiti people are going to judge at the end of the day.
But that means that, are you saying very clearly then that you will be offering your support to help build Ekiti State?
Of course, yes. Even anywhere APC is in opposition, we have always been doing so. Even the federal government, where we are in opposition, when it is appropriate, we offer suggestions by way of guiding the federal government on how to do things better. But when they don't do it right, we criticize them. So we are a constructive opposition, and every Nigerian and the whole world know. That's what we stand for.
All right, then we're speaking with Mr. Funsho Logude, who is a member of the APC, about the new government in Ekiti State. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure.
We're back in just a moment. We'll be talking sports when we return, so join us again.